Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hi guys.
We are live and in living freaking color. We are
Yeah. Live and slightly tired because it's after midnight.
exactly live and slightly
Yeah.
tired.
What?
That's what I should have named it. Live and slightly tired.
Mm.
I think that would have been
Why
better
Mm.
off if I would have done that. So yeah. So how's it going, man?
I'm doing good, man.
I mean, dude, it's been like, let's see.
Been a
According
while.
to the
It's been a while.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yeah,
had our-
family medical stuff and that. Yeah.
all the good stuff and above.
Yeah.
So
Hence we weren't around much.
exactly.
Mm.
Now, I mean, I have been posting a few things to
Yeah,
the channel.
yeah, you have.
So, it doesn't go so quiet. But of course, the last thing that we did was the horror show reaction to Jason Rising, the
Yeah, it's quite good though.
fan film. Yeah,
it's quite good.
I mean, there's so many fan films that we can cover.
Yeah, there is,
and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then of course there are some stinkers.
Yeah.
But what movie?
Yeah.
What movies?
Even that National Lampoon's thing goes on about earlier. It crosses into the horror territory.
National Lampoon's Class Reunion.
National Lampoon's Class Reunion. It's like comedy slasher films set at a high school reunion. Yeah, but it does come into that territory.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but it is National Lampoon's.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all know National Lampoon's for having some raunchy stuff, and well, that's later on.
Yeah.
But there again, I mean, National Lampoon's has always been a great bit of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I'm a Revenge of the Nerds fan.
Yeah.
You might want to call me Belch.
Yeah. What was his name? That character? I forget his name. It weren't Booger. That's it.
Yeah, it was Booger.
The short guy.
And went up against the jock.
Oh, the guy that was in Bloodsport.
Yes.
I forget the guy's name.
Yeah, that's another great film.
Yeah, but he's known for Bloodsport.
More so for Bloodsport because I mean, of course, you can't forget about Jean-Claude Van Damme,
the guy with the most lovely face today
for his age. I mean, the dude's in phenomenal shape, but I think he's probably the only actor of his age.
He hasn't porked out like Seagal.
Well, no, I mean Seagal, he porked out a long time ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's still moves fast though.
For his weight, I'm surprised he moves fast. I'm surprised he's not heavy breathing.
Get on the wrong side of his fists in real life, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it just reminds me of the sketch in Family Guy, the Steven Seagal and the Deadly Seals. He punches out a seal.
Yeah.
The terroristic seals or the walruses or whatever it was.
Yeah. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land?
Yeah. That's that we have come a long way. I've noticed, and this is awesome because we have
we're sporadic, but we're sporadic with the timing, but we always try and put shit up.
Exactly. Well, at least we try.
That's it.
I mean, I've seen YouTubers that try and I mean, I'm surprised because it's pretty cool that we have gone up. We're at 78 subscribers. And you know, it is the coolest thing, and we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because of course, without all of y'all, you know, it wouldn't. We'd be pretty much shooting the crap. And we have
you wouldn't want to shoot the crap, Roxy.
Exactly. Yeah, well, we have one of the, as we're calling them here in Screamtime Horror Podcast, we're calling them the Spooky OGs. We've got the VIP, Gisla K, and the Grizzly Books True Crime Podcast. It's always nice to have her in the chat.
Nice.
So, you know,
was that the lady that was on there? I'm gonna be interviewed.
Oh yeah.
Because
I was interviewed by her, and I mean,
still got to set that up.
Yeah, we got to set that up. That's going to be interesting.
We need to do it with all three of us.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute, that didn't sound right.
Yeah. The menage, the try. Menage,
Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna, you know, we'll have Gisla K and all of her.
Yeah, we'll have to have her on, definitely.
Yeah, we'll have her on, and we'll do the as we're gonna call it, the half-assed interview, because us two interviewing someone.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna go.
I don't know, I'm quite serious about it.
I mean, she's a good author. I've read her
to write a book.
Well, yeah,
it's not easy.
No,
Stephen King, the horror writer, he wrote a lot of books before he even got signed by a publisher.
Exactly.
Yeah, before they took the movie Carrie to boost his sales.
Yeah. I mean, you know. I've talked to Gisla K, and she struggles with trying to word everything, and she does what we do. She looks up the information. But I've told her, I said, the way she words stuff when she does her podcast and everything, she writes everything out, and it's not only just for her podcast, it's for her audiobooks.
It makes sense, doesn't it? Take notes down.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. If we took notes down, would that make us just your average everyday podcaster?
I don't know.
I mean, because
I'm not one for taking notes, so I'm not.
Yeah, because we just play. This is going to sound weird. We just play with it on the fly.
I'll just shoot from the hip. That's it.
I mean, we do like everybody else in a way.
When we do the serial killer thing, like, I'll have my tablet out my side, and I'll just basically go, I haven't got to research it, all the information I need there.
Yeah.
All I do is reword it in my head.
Yeah. Well, at least you're more.
Yeah.
You can come up with credible words.
Yeah. I've got a wide vocabulary.
And me, I've got this vocabulary like a freaking squirrel.
Granted, some of it's extremely potty mouthed, but
well, I mean, it wouldn't be an episode without potty mouth. Because pretty much all of our episodes are usually full of potty mouthed humor.
Yeah.
I mean,
and after some beeps.
Yeah, but we don't beep anything out.
No, we don't. Uncensored.
I mean, we've grown so much in this podcasting realm.
Yeah, we have. We've expanded on it gradually. We're just doing our thing, just letting it be natural and let it do its thing. We're expanding across all the platforms.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook. We're on, was it iHeartRadio? Is it?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Twitter,
Apple
Podcast, Google Podcast.
Yeah, we're on quite a few.
Spotify.
Yeah.
A bunch of others. I mean,
it's quite humbling in a way, like some of the numbers.
Yeah. I mean, we have even on the podcasting platforms. I mean, we have 7 dedicated listeners, and and that's the most humbling thing. And we're even growing, like we said, here on YouTube, and that's just freaking sweet.
YouTube's notoriously hard to crack.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, YouTube, but you're a tough cookie to crack.
Yeah,
you're a tough nut to bust.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways,
yeah.
Now I've just lost my train of thought on that one because I just said YouTube was a tough nut to bust.
No busting nuts on camera.
We're not that kind of YouTube channel.
That's a completely different internet site.
Exactly. We've got so much coming down the freaking pipeline. I keep everybody updated.
We've even got some haunted location stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
won't be there, but we've been on about haunted locations worldwide.
Yeah, talking about them.
If I remember right, we're going to start with Henry VIII's Palace.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe the Tower of London, because there's quite a few ghosts.
Exactly. I mean, quite a lot of haunted places, haunted locations.
You look at the history of Britain. Yeah.
That's true.
We've had a lot of bloodshed on this soil over the centuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, a hell of a lot. And before the Romans.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a lot of haunted locations. Yeah, we're going to cover this. There's some a lot in the States, the European ones. Yeah, that's just some of what we got coming.
Exactly. I mean, we've got that. We've got, of course, I mean, I posted about this a while back, but we've got, the tyrants of history.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, the first one that we're going to cover is, well, no, I think we
no. So
Vlad the Pesh.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah. Yes, Vlad the Pesh, Vlad the Impaler for everyone.
Dracula.
Dracul.
Yeah, that's his actual surname.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dracul. Which
he used to like men on sticks. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Used to like ramming the pole in. Boom, boom.
Is that why he had the mustache?
Yeah. That's the word, popsicle, man.
Well,
the corn dogs, but that's ridiculous.
Well, he was known to actually, supposedly consume some of the flesh.
Yeah, that was a rumor.
Yeah, but of course, then that's when all the misconceptions of Vlad. The vampirism.
People don't get who trained him. Yeah, they slaughtered all them. They were Ottoman Empire troops.
Yeah,
they slaughtered them like dogs. Yeah, they trained them. It was the Ottoman Empire. They had him from his young child, and they raised him in their fighting arts, and you know exactly how their military operated. That's how he got all them blokes on sticks.
Yes.
Yeah, they trained him.
Man, even knowing that his brother was even a turncoat.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was working for the Ottomans against them. Yeah,
I mean, that right there should be. I mean, I know that was considered like a big insult. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like today. It's weird though. Out in the rural areas, the farm districts in Romania and that. Yeah. They still believe in the vampire myth.
Yeah.
Out in the sticks, though.
Yeah.
It's out in the sticks. It's not in the cities. Yeah. They still literally, I saw a documentary once on a National Geographic. It was about vampires.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing this old couple in Romania. Yeah. And they were showing a grave. And they said this was their relative. They had to dig the corpse up. The body was nailed inside the coffin, inside the casket. And they actually cut the guy's heart out and burnt it on a crossroads. So the spirit didn't know what direction to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And I was thinking, what do those people believe in a made up myth?
Well, even the ones in
to this day,
Trgovorlich and Slovakia.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're all Eastern Bloc countries.
Yeah, they still believe in, the pop culture. Yeah, and the vampirism.
Yeah, there's even werewolf myths.
Yeah. Well, I think the werewolf myth is older than the vampirism.
Lycanthropy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that history has really nailed together with the mythological.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
But because, I mean, it's just like, I know some Egyptian cultures also with that, the mummies.
Yeah, but that was all to do with the journey into the afterlife, though. The Egyptians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than wanton bloody revenge.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they don't start mentioning,
Then again, though, the ancient Egyptians did have some massacres themselves.
Yeah. They did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's not just flood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every country had its issues.
Yeah. They had Vlad. We had Henry VIII. Yeah. Who went on the rampage against anyone that stood against him. Anyone in this country that wanted to remain a Catholic. Yeah. Just so he could marry his second wife, Anne Boleyn. Yeah. Catholic. He didn't get his way with the Pope. So he went,
I'm going to
start my own church. I'm going to start my own religion. Yeah. And then he married her, and then he went on the rampage against all the Catholics.
And he married his sister.
That was Henry.
I'm not, not going to say anything. He married his sister.
That guy was indiscriminate. He killed a lot of children that were innocent. He hung them.
Yeah, I know we have.
Just for not signing a piece of paper.
Yeah.
That's just some of the stuff he did.
And I know we have one of the most anticipated series coming up for us, and people wanting to know when we're going to do it, and that is going to be covering the witch trials.
The Salem ones and the Pendle witch trials over there. They were around about the same time.
One was actually prior.
No, I think Pendlebury was before.
Yeah, Pendle was before.
Pendle Hill was before.
Yes.
Yeah, a long time before.
I mean, there again, not many people know about the Pendle.
Yeah. It's based on all the witch trials were based on a book.
Yeah.
It's called the something in Latin. It's basically the Devil's
Handbook.
Yeah, it's the handbook for how to spot witches and demons.
Yeah.
And basically, all you'd have to do was point to someone and say, you're a witch. That was it. Then you was burned.
And, of course, within all the witch trials, we're going to bring up one of the most...
Pendle Hill is reputedly still haunted by those witches to this day.
That's true.
Yeah, there's actual paranormal investigations there, but there's a lot of weird activity in the forest where it happened.
Now with the Pendle Hill, which they did a series that was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it was actually very well done. It only had 3 episodes and they stopped doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which to me is freaking sad. I would have loved to seen more.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like that. There's a lot of public interest.
Yeah. I mean, there, just like the whole serial killer thing, there's a lot of public interest and
there is
the stuff about the witch trials. And of course, you cannot forget, I don't know if you really want to call him a tyrant because he was in that time.
Yeah.
And that was the Witchfinder General.
Matthew Hopkins.
Yeah.
Who actually existed, but he wasn't a character in a Hammer film. Yeah. Matthew Hopkins, he worked for Chief Witchfinder for Oliver Cromwell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you bring up the witch trials and you've got to bring him up.
Yeah, because he was the godfather of witch destruction, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean,
that dude went on the rampage over her.
Even though the Witchfinder General for the Hammer film, it was a damn good movie.
Tamer than the Royal Thing.
Yeah, it's a bit tamer, but there again, it was a damn good movie. If anybody can find it, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it is a good film. Movie. It is. Yeah. It's worth watching.
Well, yeah, I mean, I wished that's one movie I would love to do a horror show watch along, but I'm not going to go into that whole ordeal with YouTube and not letting us do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few strikes over.
Yeah. Rip headphone users. I'm sorry if I was a little loud on that one, but it does get kind of problematic. Being content creators. I mean, I know other movie reviewers and stuff like that deal with this on a daily basis. But we've taken the liberty of going over to Twitch as well to hold our horror show watch-alongs.
Yeah. I mean, so you told me about Twitch. I always thought it was just for games.
No. That's what most people don't get. Twitch isn't only about gaming. There are podcasts on it.
It's basically just another streaming platform.
Yeah. Even though some of their guidelines are a little bit more
draconian.
Yeah. To say the least.
Yeah. Like a Star Power style.
Yeah. I mean, we've got just a lot of crap going on. And
we have.
There again, we've got some great stuff. Of course, we've got the Nightfall Serial Killer Chronicles.
Yeah.
Which I mean, we've covered Bundy and Gacy.
Yeah.
We cannot forget about the Third Stooge. We've got the Three Stooges. I mean, we've got them all in a row. We just haven't covered that Third Stooge yet.
Yeah.
And that being Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. Dahmer's got to get covered.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the last one we did is we did the Gentle Giant.
Jeffrey Dahmer did get extremely covered in quite a few places, but that was before he got arrested. Yeah.
Nice. Jeez. I'm not even gonna go on that.
Yep.
But I mean, it's there again. We've got Jeffrey Dahmer. We've got to cover. Our last one was on the gentle behemoth himself, Mr. Ed Kemper.
Yeah.
That was our last Nightfall Serial Killer Chronicles.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because not only can people catch, you know, not only me, I mean, eventually we're going to get Eddie on the Case Club on Grizzly Books True Crime.
Definitely, I'm up for it.
Shameless plug for her channel.
Definitely. More than welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've gotten so many other people that I want to get on our channel.
Yeah, that's it.
But, you know, it's like our channel, you know, our podcast is more relaxed in ways. And we really enjoy doing what we're doing.
That's it. Yeah.
Especially talking
just
about
chilled out bits of banter.
Yeah. Now, here's some bit of advice. I know some horror people know about this, horror movie fans. Here in the States, I know they know about it. It's going to be, I believe, on the, if I am correct, it's going to be on the 15th of October or somewhere in October. The release of Halloween Kills, which is the prequel to the latest or the last Halloween film, is when it hits theaters. It is also going to be live on NBC Universal Peacock streaming service for free.
Nice.
The same day it hits theaters. So people are going to be able to watch it at home.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of bootlegging.
Well, I mean, if you have Peacock on your computer,
don't type in Peacock online though. Because them two words don't go together.
You're
not going to get a bird.
I don't know what their obsession with birds are, but obviously they just wanted to name their channel Peacock. So we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we were.
And this is going to bring up another horror movie. For people out there that are fans of the original Clive Barker Hellraiser.
The first one.
There is going to be a reboot. And people are probably like, oh, God, just kill it already.
Yeah. But it's based on Clive Barker's original novella.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's on board.
He's on board to be the producer.
Yeah. First, it's the original concept for it. Yeah, it's the female Pinhead.
Yes. Because not many people that have not read the novella know that Pinhead was a female.
Yeah.
Now, Pinhead, the character, has already been casted. The rest of the cast has yet to.
It's they're playing the Cenobites.
Yeah. Well, I mean, according to IMDb. It says it is in the process of filming.
Yeah.
So it sounds like what they're doing is keeping the rest of the cast hush hush. They're not releasing who this is. Now, I could be wrong.
Yeah, because Hellraiser is basically a cult movie, and it's they're basically keeping it close to the chest.
Yeah. Now, if I am, let's see. Now, Hellraiser is a straight reboot off of the 1987 horror film. It's going to be directed by David Buckner, written by Clive Barker, and produced by Clive Barker. Now, like I said, the cast.
Yeah. Yeah. Was that right about Clive Barker years ago? Was Clive Barker and Stephen King at war? Yeah. Book wars.
In a way.
Mm. Yeah, back in that day.
Now, like I said,
they're both good horror authors in their own respects, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think Stephen King's a little bit more critical over his work.
He's more commercial as well.
Well, he's more critical when it comes to his work being adapted into film.
He is very, yeah. You've only got to look at the Lawnmower Man, that atrocious piece of shit when that came out. Jeff Fahey. Yeah, Stephen King rapidly pulled his name out.
Yeah,
he said that's not the short story I wrote. Was anyone that's seen that movie, but you've never seen the book?
No offense to Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, no offense. Yeah, but in the book, the Lawnmower Man, some freak that slides around like a snake on your lawn with no clothes on under the moonlight, wriggling about like a worm. Yeah. And there's a lawnmower that's got a mind of its own. Yeah. And that goes on the rampage. It's nothing to do with virtual reality.
Yeah.
I
think that's probably
and a lawnmower.
Well, I mean, it even spawned a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a big Stephen King fan. I've read most of the books.
Well, of course, he was never a big fan of The Shining either.
No, he wasn't. He always said that Kubrick's interpretation of his book was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't have the warmth of his story. Yeah. But he did agree that Jack Nicholson was a good actor for that role. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree.
To that effect.
Well, I mean, in his own regards, Jack Nicholson is still, he can go into any role and still hold a candle towards anything else.
In my eyes, Nicholson's top 2 roles ever was The Shining. No, 3. You got The Shining. You got what's it called? The biker one with Dennis Hopper. The famous one. He's got a Peter Fonda.
Oh,
yeah. I forget the name. Yeah. It's the one with the famous Arla.
Yeah,
that one. Nicholson was good in that, and he was good in your Tim Burton's Batman.
What about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Oh yeah.
I said that movie.
I forgot about that. I haven't watched that in a long time.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
I remember the scene where he brings that sink down on top of the chief. The chief brings the sink down on top of him.
Yep.
Yeah. He says, "I told you, use the soap."
Now, I mean, I think Jack Nicholson, I think he's slowly kind of.
Yeah, he's got Alzheimer's, I know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I thought he was forgetting his lines and stuff. That's why he retired. Yeah, or semi-retired, whichever one it was. Yeah.
Not sure. I mean, it's weird because I know Nicholson, he's had his let's see. Okay, retired from acting due to memory loss issues.
That's it.
Now it's not known. is, that he has Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be. Alzheimer's does it for memory loss.
Not necessarily. I mean, that is the main contributing factor. But
yeah. I think them two roles though, The Shining and that one. Yeah, they'd be the two. And Batman, they'd be the two roles. He will be forever remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, yes, it was speculated that Jack Nicholson, I mean, he is close. I mean, he's in his 70s, his late 70s.
Yeah, he would be. Yeah. He was acting in the 1960s.
There's not much, but I mean, it was tossed around that he may be suffering from some form of dementia or early onset Alzheimer's. That's never a good thing.
No. I had a relative that died of that. So, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. What was it?
Now, I mean, it was said that there is a simple reason behind the diagnosis of him losing memory. He's freaking 76 years old.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
He could, of course, like you said, he could no longer remember the lines. Being asked of him. So, I mean.
Yeah. That must be a right kick in the teeth for an actor.
That has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to Jack Nicholson, but I mean, he's always been plagued with health issues. I mean, the man was he was a corker. Should we say he liked yanking the cork?
Yeah,
he was a drinker.
Yeah, he was. He's a bit of a hellraiser in his early days as well.
Oh God, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, hell, all you really actually have to do is look at, of course, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and The Shining.
Yeah.
I mean, because Nicholson, he snapped into that character of Jack Torrance.
Yeah, he did.
And he scared the living daylights out of Shelley Duvall.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he literally scared the shit out of her on the set.
Exactly.
that. You watch the extras on the disc, less than 1 inch slightly to the right. That axe would have went straight in her head. Yeah. That was an actual door. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right there.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson waving around an axe.
Yeah.
Chew.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. So you know how many times has that been parodied? Yeah. Here's Johnny sign.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been on South Park and everything.
Yeah, let's just face it. That's one of the most parodied, most popular piece of cinematic history.
It is.
I mean, they've even paid homage to it in Dr. Sleep, of course.
Yeah. That's a good film, that is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, Dr. Sleep, yeah.
I think Ewan McGregor did a very good job.
He did, yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah. Stephen King wrote a good book then as well.
Yeah. Did my best Ewan McGregor impersonation.
Yeah.
Hello there.
That's it. Yeah. But you don't look like Alec Guinness.
Ouch.
Yeah. Weird though. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Alec Guinness was in Star Wars, but he absolutely hated that role. He didn't like working with George Lucas at all. But he's forever known as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
When you look at Alec Guinness and his his level of.
He was an actor from the Bygone era before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Golden Age.
He was acting up until, I mean, his passing, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, he was. Yeah.
But I don't think
Star Wars was the last role he ever did, I think. I think. Might be wrong.
Could be, but
yeah, but I think that was Peter Cushing died a few years after.
Mr. Tarkin.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. The famous Hammer actor.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
That's it.
Mr. Cushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we got a bad CG Cushing.
Yeah, we did.
I will never forgive Disney for doing a CG Cushing.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah. I'm sorry, you don't CG
no
anyone's face.
No. Now if they've gone, then just remember them as they were in whatever they were in. Yeah.
Now, according to this, Alec Guinness's last official film.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh no, he was in Return of the Jedi in that as well.
Yes.
But that was only a short appearance.
His last film. The Royal Count Theater. Let's see. Played in the role.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Macbeth.
I think he was. Yeah, he was in a Shakespearean stage actor.
Yeah.
That's why he was really good.
Let's see. And May 30th of 89.
Yeah.
The play A Walk in the Woods.
Yeah.
It looks like he may have his last film.
Yeah.
It's not really actually saying what his last film was.
Yeah.
I would imagine it was had to have been Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, in episode 5.
Yeah. It had to have been Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. True Star Wars, not the Disney stuff.
Yeah, we won't bring up the Disney stuff.
Yeah, that mouse has got a lot to answer for. I'm gonna get one hell of a big post choice and one hell of a big Doc Martin bus.
I don't even think that'll work
in the proverbial bus. Yeah.
Well, in a way, you can blame George Lucas.
Yeah.
Because he's the one
about to rape Indiana Jones again.
Yeah. I mean, Harrison Ford, yes, his comeback. He's playing Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And he's in his I think 70s.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. It'd be the title of it be Indiana Jones and ouch my hip. Yeah.
Harrison Ford or Indiana Jones and I lost my hair.
Raiders of the Lost Viagra. Where is it? It's under my bed.
Actually, believe it or not, he's in his early 80s.
Yeah, that he must be, yeah.
That's what it says. It says Harrison Ford is
He was acting for years. He was a child actor originally. He was in Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started there. That was years before Star Wars. Yeah.
I mean,
he was already an established actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Harrison Ford, even in his 80s, he can still be a great actor.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
But
it's great for Indiana Jones, as long as we got the right story and the right director.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he needs to chill out.
Yeah. He does.
He might be in good shape, but I'm sorry, he needs to chill out on all the action flicks.
Yeah.
Do what he did in the Expendables when he was brought in.
Yeah.
Deliver a couple of lines and just let everybody else handle everything.
Yeah. That's it.
That it's odd to see him. See, this is weird. This was posted 3 days ago to Cinema Blender or Cinema Blended. Has Indiana Jones found its replacement for Harrison Ford?
Yeah. This new Indiana Jones, I've heard they're bringing the Nazis back.
Yeah, that's from what I've heard.
Yeah. I don't see how the Nazis will tie into Indiana Jones' age. Yeah, because they were like 1940s. Yeah. Maybe in that, maybe they started up again after the war.
Oh, so according to this was July 1st. Indiana Jones 5 director James Mangold has reported to reporters that the filming on the movie has been shut down due to Harrison Ford's injury.
There you go, he broke his hip. Yeah, I said that.
A report in The Sun now claims that the production on the film has been shut down for at least 3 months for Ford to recover.
Yeah.
How in the hell did he injure himself in the first place?
I know.
I mean, for
crying out, he crashed a plane into a golf course.
Now we're gonna try to say he landed a helicopter in a person's backyard like Tom Cruise did.
Oh yeah, he's been filming in my sister. Yeah, the Mission Impossible.
Yeah. You've got to tell if everybody doesn't know this by now, you've got to tell everybody exactly what happened. So Tom Cruise landed the helicopter in someone's backyard?
Yeah, he did. He landed in someone's back garden. They didn't know. Yeah, he just landed in a helicopter. Yeah.
Well, that kind of sounds like Tom Cruise.
Yeah. He just stopped off to use the bug. Yeah. No, Tom Cruise, you're not using my toilet.
Hell no, I wouldn't let Tom Cruise use my toilet.
No.
So there is
my city, Birmingham, though. There's quite a few productions being done.
That is true.
Major ones. Yeah. I mean, the Peaky Blinders, if anyone's heard of that, the BBC drama. It's about one of the oldest gangs from Birmingham. Yeah. Yeah. And that's still being filmed. Oh, yeah.
It looks like, so the Indiana Jones has got a few decent actors.
Yeah. As long as Ray Winston's not back in it.
I do not see him.
Good.
But we have Antonio Banderas.
Yay. Yeah.
Toby John.
He's not bad though. He's Antonio Banderas. He's not a bad actor, really.
No. We've got a few different actors.
Yeah. Here's a question for anyone out in chat. Yeah. The horror films. Yeah. Don't you think it'd be a really good idea for a Maniac Cop versus Jason movie? Jason's resurrected, but Maniac Cop has to come out of the grave to take him down.
Ooh.
And they're both on equal terms because they both got superhuman power.
Well, I mean, here's one thing you might
they're
have
both big guys and they both carry knives.
Yeah.
That would be one hell of a matchup on movie. Yeah. It didn't probably never happen though.
Let's see. Maniac Cop. You might want to. I don't know. I mean, a lot of our viewers.
I love Maniac Cop.
A lot of our viewers might not know Maniac Cop.
Yeah. It's Robert, an actor called Robert Zadar played him.
Yes.
Bruce Campbell was in it.
For those of you who know Evil Dead.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell, he played a cop.
And Tom Atkins.
Yeah. Tom Atkins,
You can't forget about the mustache Tom Atkins.
He's been in everything from the Fog and everything.
And Halloween.
Halloween.
The Halloween that no one really likes. The redheaded stepchild, because it makes no sense. But there again, I mean, you got to think Maniac Cop.
Yeah. I still feel that's one of the best slasher movies ever made.
There were 3 films made.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who don't know who he is, because he's in makeup in that. You ever see the movie with Kurt Russell and Stallone? What's it called? Tango and Cash?
Oh, yeah.
You see a prisoner in there with a big square chin. Yeah. That's Robert Zadar. That's the guy who played Maniac Cop. Yeah.
Which Robert Zadar, unfortunately, passed away in 2015.
But he's forever known as Maniac Cop.
Yes.
Yep. And he in horror history for that.
He was from Chicago, Illinois, and he died in Pensacola, Florida.
Yep. One of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yes, and I'm sure we will cover Maniac Cop. So YouTube, be very lenient with us, please.
Yeah. The first one rather than the sequel. The sequel ain't bad.
So you're talking, I mean, the second one still, I mean, it still stars.
Yeah.
Technically, everybody from the first one except for it looks like Tom Atkins.
Yeah. Tom Atkins was back,
The third one.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. But that was Badge of Silence, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And for you remake fans out there, which we have already discussed, one remake that we don't like, and that is the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Jackie Earle Haley is actually in Maniac Cop 3.
Was I?
Yes.
Oh.
Frank Jessups. He played Frank Jacobs or something like that.
Yeah. X number 2 is the one that had Shaft in, weren't it? Richard Roundtree.
We're just talking about Shaft.
Yeah, back in the good old disco days.
Now you talking about 1 or 2? You talking about Maniac Cop 1 or 2?
The second one is it's okay as a sequel.
Well, yeah, but which one are you talking about? Richard Roundtree being in?
Oh, he was in the third one, weren't
he? Because I just checked.
Weren't he the commissioner or the mayor, and he killed him at the end?
I will look.
Because he did what he had to do. In the closing scene on the third movie, was Maniac Cop's hand coming through the top of the casket and grabbing his police badge and pulling it back down. Yeah, I think that was the one with Richard Roundtree. I think. Yeah, it's either the third one or the second one.
Now, of course, Richard Roundtree is not being mentioned in the cast.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. What was his name then? If it's not Richard Roundtree, it looked like him.
You've got
yeah. I was thinking Lou Gossett Jr., but it's not him.
No, you got Grandel Bush.
No.
Julius Hayes. That's the only ones I'm seeing within the cast.
Yeah. What one was that? The third?
That was the third.
Yeah. What about the second?
The second one, however,
might have been in the second one.
Charles William III. And then, believe it or not, Robert Earl Jones is in the second one.
Darth Vader?
No, his daddy.
Oh.
Robert Earl Jones is his daddy.
Oh, I know the dude, you mean, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like Richard Roundtree is technically in that. Not unless it was the first one.
It might have been.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was like the commissioner or the mayor, whatever it was. No, that was it. There was like a white guy that was the mayor. And
Commissioner Peck.
Yeah.
Richard Roundtree.
There you go. Yeah. Right movie, wrong one.
It was the first one.
Yeah, first one.
Which even to this day, Maniac Cop still.
Yeah, it has. It's got a cult following.
It does have a cult following.
Yeah, that would be venomous if it gets remade and they screw it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think they could remake Maniac Cop.
I think they could, but he's finding an actor that's big enough to fill that uniform. Yeah, the only one I could even think of is Kane Hodder. Yeah, size-wise. Yeah, because you look at Maniac Cop, he's got a big frame on his body.
That's true.
You got to have a big actor to play him. It don't matter what the face is because he's got to have a makeup on at the end of the day. Yeah. Got to be someone big.
That is true.
Yeah. Someone with some size.
Yeah. For those of you who do not know, Maniac Cop is from 1988.
Yeah.
It is a killer.
Yep.
Dressed in a police uniform, begins to murder innocent people on the streets.
Yeah, he got framed for something he didn't do, and he got sent to prison, got murdered, came back for revenge.
It looks like a good movie, and the weird thing about it is,
it's only an hour and a half long, but it's a good ride.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's one of those movies that is very hard to find.
That was it. Maniac Cop was framed because he refused to take bribes.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted his revenge.
Maniac Cop still stands to this day. It is one hard one to find even on.
Yeah, it is. It's been deleted on a few occasions, but occasionally it gets reissued.
Yeah.
You might be lucky and find it on DVD. Yeah, it is on DVD.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere I have tried to find it.
Yeah.
And, there aside from a few places.
Yeah.
I have yet to find it.
Yeah. There's some of them films that deserve to be on the same shelf as Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and that.
I agree. I mean, you got to think. I don't know, and you could probably contest to this. Do you think it has a bigger or right there in between following of Elm Street and The Evil Dead? Considering Evil Dead is another Bruce Campbell film.
I wouldn't really say it was for Bruce Campbell. That one. Yeah. That vehicle was for Robert Z'Dar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Robert Desar's one. Z'Dar. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't have many lines, but he didn't need, so it was all in his body.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just menacing the way he walked.
And if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if anybody could tell me this, for people that come in, watch this tomorrow or whatnot, is Maniac Cop within the public domain rights?
Yeah.
Because this is by a company that I've never heard of, the production company. I've never heard of this production company.
Yeah.
In a way,
it was produced by a company originally that went bankrupt. Yeah, one of the old horror labels that vanished years ago.
It looks like it because
back in the day, that era, there was a lot of horror movie production companies. Yeah, there's less today than there was then.
Yeah, because this company doesn't look like it's had really any titles.
I think it basically went the way Canon movies and that did. Yeah. Sounds like they just disappeared.
Yeah.
Either that or they got bought up.
It doesn't say who.
Yeah.
There is nobody has bought this. It's a low budget horror company, an action film company.
Yeah.
That pretty much it looks like they've lost their rights to everything.
Yeah. That's one horror film that needs rebooting. Yeah. Put a bit more backstory into the Maniac Cop.
Yes. Well, I have enjoyed this. We have gone our hour. This was actually pretty fun. And if you want more of this, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you want to see out of this gruesome people right here on Scream Time Horror Podcast. What do you want to see out of us? What we want to do next. What serial killer you want us to cover? This, that, and whatever a nutshell is.
Mr. Kellogg, there you go. There's the top serial killer. He trod on a cornflake once.
Well, actually, the top serial killer, Ronald McDonald. I knew it. That is the top serial killer right there. I don't care who you are. But until next time, because I know we've got the Nightfall Serial Killer Chronicles coming up.
Yes,
and everything else. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, if you will. Follow us on social media.
And if you got any ideas on future serial killers or haunted locations that you'd like us to have a look at, by all means, put it down there.
Exactly. Down there.
And we'll have a look.
Exactly. So until next time, Eddie, let's get the hell out of here. See you, everybody.
Folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you all on the flip side. Have a good one.
Later.
Laters.